First of all, welcome to IFI,
Thanks for inviting us.
Goa. So, what is your feeling right now in that IFI 2015?
Oh, we've had a good day today. We had our premiere of Tailgate at 2 o'clock, and there was a very good response, and everyone was there, and we had a big crowd of people around us at the end asking us questions. So that means that they were obviously very interested in the movie.
Have you seen other movies also? Indian movies?
We've tried to. It's been a very busy week, like the whole week, and also we also wanted to see a lot of Goa. It's a very beautiful place in the world. So I would have liked to have seen more movies, but we're only here for 4 days, and so we had to see some of the sites as well. So.
Tell something about Tailgate. What kind of movie it is?
Tailgate is a very suspenseful thriller that is basically forces the audience to constantly try and keep up with what's happening and try and predict what's going to happen. It's like an edge of your seat thriller, but also like a very atmospheric film that is kind of slow, but you've just got to pay attention.
You are the editor of the film. So, what kind of cinematography has been done, and how have you edited? You have taken some reference from other films?
Yeah, okay, so this film was a bit unique in that it was shot entirely first and then we edited after it was finished shooting. And the way that it was shot was basically in two halves. In one half they had a small set inside the director's house actually, where we basically filmed all of the scenes that take place inside the boot of the car, and then the other half of the shoot was shot in the actual car, driving out to an actual location. So it was kind of interesting editing between two, entirely different scenes that were shot weeks apart to try and make them all work as one big thing. And in terms of coverage, we're kind of restricting ourselves on purpose to stay within the car for the entire movie, and so it was basically a challenge to try and work out ways to cut between different angles in the car and make it interesting in one big moving location, essentially.
What kind of technology people are using? Because nowadays, if you see, a lot of creativity has been done. So, what kind of technologies you are using in editing?
So we tried to very much avoid visual effects wherever possible and try and do everything sort of in camera and just with standard classical editing techniques. I cut the movie in a program called Avid Media Composer, and we did some visual effects, mostly in Adobe After Effects and things like that. But majority of the movie is all straight cuts and dissolves, and just because I think that style of filmmaking is going to be most beneficial to us. We did color grade the movie afterwards in DaVinci Resolve, but yeah, it was basically nice and simple.
So, as a director, what influences more in India? Have you seen the director, Indian director?
I mean, we are heavily influenced by The Sixth Sense, which is obviously a Hollywood movie, but M. Night Shyamalan obviously has some heritage here, I believe. And he, again, does the whole suspenseful thriller thing with a twist. There's been a few. There was a movie that I watched that I thought was excellent from India called Black. No, it's called Black. Does that?
Black, yeah, Black.
Black.
Amitabh Bachchan.
Yeah, that's an amazing film, and that's a very similar in a way with its tone. But yeah, Black. Finally, I've remembered. I've been trying to remember all week what that movie was. Yeah, Black was the best influence.